Hi friends, today we'll discuss one of the most stressful part might be when a recruiter or prospective boss asks you to tell them about your strengths and weaknesses. First of all, if you are a new member to our family, then please join our family to hit on subscribe button. Now move to our topic about strength and weakness. So why do interviewer ask this question? He actually wants to assess your personality, particularly with respect to the company and the job role for which you are applying. In general, the interviewers want to identify if you are a right fit for the job opportunity or not, if you would be able to handle your job responsibilities or not. What are those personality traits of yours that will be really helpful in that particular job role? By knowing your actual strengths and weaknesses. Here are some key points to remember while answering. Try to avoid the use of weak words like probably, maybe, etc. While telling your strength and weakness, they depict the lack of self-awareness in the candidate. Always take a pause and be thoughtful while giving the answer. It should sound genuine and shouldn't look like something memorized. Try not to appear overconfident and too modest while giving the answer. Customize your answer as per the job role and company's requirements from the candidates. Moving further, now let's understand what are those doubts or problems that a candidate, especially fresher, usually face while preparing an appropriate answer for such strength and weakness related interview questions. First, from where to start my answer to this question? How can I praise myself in front of interviewers while talking about my strength? How to make my answer sound authentic and natural? What if this said weakness of mine make a negative impact on the interviewer? So here are some steps to how to answer these strengths. First and foremost, what you need to do is read the job description thoroughly. Yes, if you are thinking that job description has nothing to do with this general strength weakness related question, then you are entirely wrong. After going through the job description, you will be able to find out what strength or personality traits this particular job expects. Now, you can start your answer by mentioning your strength. The strength you will tell here to the recruiter should be related to the job profile. However, it doesn't mean that you are mandatorily required to mention your technical strengths or skills relevant to the job profile, but you can mention those real life strengths that you think will directly or indirectly help you out in the job role for which you are applying. Okay, once you are done with the telling your strength to the interviewer, now what? So, now you need to give examples of those times when you actually used or applied the said strengths. Just for an example, if you mention discipline as your strength, you need to describe what made you feel so. It can be during your previous job or internship, college life or somewhere else. The reason behind it is just to justify to the interviewer that the strength that you are talking about are genuine and you are not faking it. Also, if you are thinking to skip this strength justification part and giving an example and then let us tell you that there are many chances that interviewer may ask you directly about in the next question. Hence, it would always be better if you will get already prepared for it. Then you can opt to describe how can you apply this said strength or how they would be useful in the job role you are interviewing for. It will also help you to show the recruiter how well you have researched for the particular job role in the company. Now, move to the weakness part. Firstly, you need to remember that we all have weaknesses and it's quite natural thing as nobody is perfect. You need to show that you are self-aware with all personality traits, whether it be your strength or weakness. And try to avoid giving answer like I'm a perfectionist. Also, you don't need to mask your strength as your weakness by saying something like I work too hard, as it is a very outdated and not so effective approach. You need to mention those genuine weaknesses that will reflect your honesty to the interviewer, and most importantly, you are strongly recommend to not to tell more than one weakness. So it would be clear to you in the above points that you can admit your weakness in front of the interview, and one weakness would be sufficient. Now you need to know what kind of weakness should you mention. Do remember that the weakness should not be related to the core skills or requirement of the particular job role. Just for an example, if the job role requires a technically sound person, you can't say like I am a little weak or slow in grasping technical things. Or if it requires good communication skill, you can't say like public speaking is not my cup of tea. You can go with several general and genuine weakness like I find it difficult asking others for help. Lastly, you can't end your answer just by mentioning your weakness, but you need to tell about those things as well as that you have done or are doing to overcome this said weakness. For example, if you have said that you are not good with public speaking, and even if it would not make a significant impact on the particular job role, still you can add something like I am constantly trying to improve this area. I have even started out go to give some seminar session to my juniors to become proficient. Here are some example of his strengths: communication skill, writing skill, analytical skill, leadership skills, patience, self-motivation. Now here are some list of weaknesses: introvert, extrovert, too detail oriented, too sensitive, I find it difficult asking others for help, public speaking. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, then please hit on like button and share this video with your friends. Also subscribe our channel to more relevant videos related to interview question and other relevant topic.